because I've been a facilitator of this particular program. And just like many people were asking if Fuzan Global certificates are recognized. So I want to use this opportunity to just say one or two things in that. Just like our culture we have been running free classes. Yes, we do free classes. And the reason for this is that we are interested in you having the knowledge, having the skill, not just having a certificate. To me, I am not a certificate person. So, but the only reason why you need a certificate, because before somebody will know that you have that knowledge, you need to present something for them to give you the opportunity to prove yourself. So, and that is just, if not for that, to me, certificate is nothing, but to have the knowledge, have the skill, so that anywhere you find yourself, you will be able to stand out. Okay, for our certificate, yes, we have accreditations by ACTD, that's American Council of Training and Development. And we've also gotten we've gotten accredited by the global standards, also India, for ISO 22, that's management, quality management, and also for food safety. So we've gotten that also, just to show you that we are not just here to play, but there are organizations that are checking what we are doing. And if they check and they certify that our trainings are okay, they accredit us. So that is what we do. We don't just keep ourselves in one place, like, okay, trying to, no, we also want people to be checking what we are doing and be sure that we are giving out the best. Yes. Then when it comes to presenting the certificate for presenting the certificate for a job and all that, you can present your certificate for a job. You can, but some people might like, okay, just what you need to do is to put it in your CV. You have this knowledge. They can check it. Okay, show us what you have. Then when it comes to, please, a minute. All right, so sorry for that. Okay, so, but for CV, you include your certificate in the CV. Why not? You have, when it comes to professional development. So what we do is professional development. People already in this field, people that need to upgrade their skill, upgrade their knowledge, and then begin to show new skill in what they're already doing. This can help you in promotion and all that. But when it comes to using it to get admission, please, this is not like your regular degree program and all that. No, this is professional development training. That is what we do. You that is already in that industry, then you need to get more skill. You need more knowledge. You need to upgrade yourself. You need to update yourself. You need to keep yourself updated. So that is what we do basically. So I believe we all understood that. So if you have any question on that, as time goes on, you can go ahead and ask that question. All right, without wasting much of our time, so I'll be leaving the class open now. Please, if you want to talk, you want to say something, just introduce yourself. Share with us what you have learned in these past 3 days, what you have unlearned, and what you have been doing that you feel you need to improve. How have this class been of help to you? Did you really learn something, or did we just waste our 3 days? So the class is now open. Just put up your hand. I will see you. Then I'll call you out to speak. If I do not see anybody's, and I'm going to call us one after the other. At least we are 20 now. So let me see your hands up. If you can hear me, just unmute yourself or you raise your hand up. Okay, I have Mary Jumai. Mary Jumai is number 1. Okay, Mary Jumai, you can go ahead and unmute yourself. Then you talk. Please don't forget to introduce yourself. Thank you. Okay, number 2 is Olufemi Samuel. Okay, so let's go in that order. All right, go ahead, Mary.
Okay, good evening, everyone, and happy new week and Sunday to every one of us.
Yeah, good evening.
I am Mary.
Please, when somebody is talking, let's
Mary.
try to react. If you cannot unmute yourself to talk so that we'll not have the class being rowdy, you can just react. We have a button for reacting so that we'll know that we are together. Please, let's encourage one another as we are learning together. Thank you very much. Yes, ma, please go ahead. Sorry for interrupting you.
It's okay. I'm Mary Jumai Oshobo. I learned a lot those 3 days. I used to work at the bank for years and I stopped, but I learned a lot. I worked as customer service officer with EcoBank at Sokoro Abuja then, and I had so many issues. For example, clients talking and not wanting to hear you. But I learned a lot in those 3 days that in most cases, the best way to deal with such clients is just for you to be calm professionally. Because most people will come to the banking hall with forgetting their account number and they want to withdraw. Now, okay, what is your name so that I can help you use the system to get your account number? Then they will start telling you that they have somebody like you as a wife at home. What's my business with all that? So in most cases, what I did then was, hello, sir, do you know what you're saying? But I just realized that those things were actually wrong. All I should have just done is just to keep quiet and allow him or her to finish expressing their attitude. Then I can decide to just take it to the bank manager and everything. But then after that, when I remember those scenarios, I'll just keep quiet. When the man has finished ranting or shouting, I'll not say, okay, sir, can you write your name on a sheet? Then he will say, okay, he will write name. While he's still talking to himself, I've already gotten the account number for him. So I learned a lot that it's always good for one to be patient, be calm professionally, and don't be fast to give your answer or to reply the individual that is shouting. It doesn't pay. So I thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mary. Thanks for that great lesson. Thank you so much. Okay, let's hear from Oluwafemi Samuel.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, my name is Olufemi Samuel Ayola. Yeah, I want to say a big thank you to Kusang Academy for the splendid work they are doing to grow a lot of people professionally. Okay, I have personally enjoyed a lot of goodies from them, from different programs, and all these things have added a lot of wings to my blossoming career. So again, this one is not an exemption. Customer service excellence. When I saw the flyer when it newly came, I was like, this is one training I must attend. Despite the fact I know I am doing really very well in terms of customer service, I still want to know more. So that's the essence of me ensuring that I am part of this training. So to the board of our Kusang Academy, I want to say thank you. Now, over the time, the last 3 days, I have learned so many things. Already, it's more of those things I am already doing every day in my day-to-day, job, my assignments. But one particular area where I have learned so much and it made me feel better, that is creating wow moments to build loyalty. I now realize that guests, customers have an expectation already that I know. But I was already pondering on what extra can we do to make them still feel like, okay, if they are expecting to see one light, can we give them 2 lights? Can we give them something extra? But this particular training now gave me an idea of what I can do to create wow moments to customers. to eventually turn their frustration into gratitude and give them unforgettable experiences. So aside the experiences I've had and what I do every day on conflict resolution, proper customer service, knowing what to say and when to say it, communication and attention, listening abilities and quality listening. So all of these things I know already and I am, already doing. But that particular wow moment creation was something special that I learned in this program. And then it actually made me a better person. So I want to, that's why earlier I said I am particularly appreciating the team of Kusang Academy, for putting up something very luxurious as this. So these are the things that I have, this is the particular thing I learned, and I learned more on those other things I've been doing on my day-to-day job before. Like if you see when we started and you said we should rate ourselves in terms of our abilities in customer service, I rated myself 4/5 because I felt in terms of customer service, even my team, they used to ask me to say, boss, how do you normally do this thing? I said, it's just something that you need to learn, skills. You just need to acquire those skills and you'll be able to do it even more than I do. Okay. So, but I realized that the wow moment creation is the one I am looking for. That I don't know how to go about, why I rated myself 4/5. But now I can rate myself anywhere 5/5 because I have started practicing those things that will create wow moments for customers in my business, in my organization. So these are the things that I want to contribute, and I want to again say thank you so much to the board of Kusang Academy. Keep the flag flying. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Samuel. We appreciate that. We're happy to get this feedback from you. And these are the feedbacks that keep us going. Sorry, let me unmute this person. Let me mute this person. All right, so sorry for that noise. Please, when you join a class like this, the first thing you do is to mute your mic to help you to follow up and be able to get what you're supposed to get. Thank you so much, Mr. Samuel, for that feedback. This keeps us going. When we get feedbacks like this from those that are passed through our programs, it keeps us the strength to keep going and keep pushing more and trying to get more to find out what are those things that are causing lapses in our businesses and organizations, and we bring them up so that we can keep doing better. Because I'm a business person and I believe that there is no business that is being created just for charity's sake. As far as it's a business, it's for profitability. So whatever will help us to achieve that goal is one of the things that we pursue. And that is managing the staff that you have, managing the humans that you have around you in your organization. If they can be well equipped with knowledge, they will be able to deliver. Thank you very much for that. And then we have Miss King. I don't know if I get your name correctly. Miss King, if you can hear me, unmute yourself and speak to us.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Bayo Saka. I'm speaking from Kaduna. Yeah,
Okay.
I really appreciate Kusang Association or program for the program they have been doing. I've been following them. I did most of their program before they finally come to CRM, yeah, customer relation. I appreciate and I followed the class from the beginning to the end till today, and I learned a lot. Despite the fact I already did a customer relation course before, which has certificate in it, and I also gained a lot from it because I'm kind of person is that I will not say just because I've gained that knowledge before. If I see the opportunity, I will not still learn. I learn a lot from this. I unlearn and I learn new things to the one I learned before, and I really appreciate the program. My much I have a little contribution and also a question. I don't really know. I think our advice among some of us, or people that have opportunity to talk to people, I don't think it's even really advisable for somebody to be a HRM without having the knowledge of CRM, because there is no way you can be a resources manager without having knowledge of customer relation. Because despite the fact that maybe working in the company, even the staff under you, they're also your customers because they are the internal customers. If you cannot maintain the internal customers, the outside customers will not be able to hold them well. So based on this, I suggest that they need to have to learn more on this. And please, I don't know if they can help us with the material, the cost of the material, the cost with it. And finally, please, I don't know. There is a challenges we are having sometimes. Sometimes you can even see an application, a vacancy online or not online. But the question is this: they'll be asking you maybe like a year experience, 2 years experience, also so. But you that just finished the course, you have to be more experienced than some people that have do 2 years.
So sorry. I think I missed. I didn't get
That's
you.
part.
Hello, can you hear me? Can you all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you, man.
Oh,
I
okay.
can hear
Thank
you.
you. All right, Miss,
Yeah.
it looks like I missed
Yes.
something from your contribution, from what you said. Like you were asking a question at the end. Ah, it looks like the network is okay. Maybe
Now, what he's saying is,
all right. Thank you.
if a job advert is being placed and they put 5 to 10 years or 6 to 7 or 3 to 5 years, and someone just got qualified for just recently or probably 1 year, so what will the person do for such an advert? That's what he's asking. Ma, do you understand?
Okay, yeah, I think I get that. Okay, so
Okay.
in a situation where you don't have the years of qualification that is needed,
Yes,
all
that's what
right,
he's
and
asking.
then
That's what he's
in
asking.
such
Yeah.
situation, now, is it the applicants? What should the applicants do, or what should the organization do?
Yes.
Is that the question? I
What
need
should
to
the
get
applicant
that.
do is what he's asking. He's asking
What
what should the
the
applicants do?
applicants can do.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. That's what he's
all right. Before I will respond, I would like other people to contribute to that. No, that's our culture. We'll let other people share their knowledge and their view, then I will round it up. So,
Okay, let me share my plate.
all right, go ahead.
I there was a time I did an online course, and I needed to get a job. So the HR that's placed the advertisement told me, he said, check what the organization is looking for and put your CV to suit what they are looking for. For example, I'm a customer service officer. I have an ID on customer service, and they said customer service and linguistic in the advert. So I should go back and put my CV to suit what the organization is looking for. So that's my own contribution. So if you see an advert, because to get the job it's not easy. If you see an advert and you have knowledge of what the advert is requiring from you, go back and check your CV and see what you can extract and what you can input. That's my advice. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Who else have something to add to that?
So,
What do you think the
hello, ma'am.
applicant should do? Yes, go ahead.
Okay, and I would also, good evening, ma'am. Thank you so much, Madam Dorcas. Thank you. And to add to what Mary said, I would also want to say that you don't have to be afraid to enter any room. Once you have the competency, you've gone for the course, you have the certification, and you know the technical know-how of the job, you don't have to be afraid to go. When you're afraid, do it afraid. Apply for that job, and you'll be called for interview. Do your interview, and I tell you, this organization, what they do, yes, they are looking for the experience, but once you can give the solution, it all boils down to who can give a solution. So once you can give the solution, you see that they will not necessarily need the experience, but they will be needing who would give them the solution. So please edit your CV, put all your skills into it, and apply for the job. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. So thank you so much. Yes, another person. Please, let's contribute. Let's talk
Okay.
about it. This is what we are facing on a daily basis.
Good
Let's
evening, ma'am. Can you hear me?
talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, good evening. Justice, can you hear me?
We can hear you, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. Concerning like your experience and all of these stuffs, I don't know what if the person that asked the question is a fresh graduate. As long as you are not a fresh graduate, I don't even think there's any reason to be scared of experience. And even to fresh graduates, this is what I normally tell people, young persons, as a coach and someone that is into public speaking and the rest. Right from your school level, you should have been doing one or two things on campus, not just read, join the fellowship, join the club, join one thing or the other on campus, and have some extracurricular activities. All of that is experience. You are interacting with people on a daily basis. You are doing taxes on those platforms. That is what experience is all about. Have you done anything of church with anybody? Have you interacted with people? Basically, just the experience they are asking about. If not in terms of certificate, like classifications of PhD, masters, aside these specific categories, any other thing that has to do with experience, you went to school 4 years interacting with people, having challenges on daily basis. You encountered challenges, you had course issues, you resolve all of these issues, and you graduated 4 years, and you are telling somebody that you don't have any form of experience. Experience doesn't have to be with you working with organization for 10 years before you know you have an experience. Right inside the organization, there are human beings, there are people you are interacting. The same thing, you went to the university, you are interacting with people. So experience shouldn't be a barrier to anybody applying for any job, except it has to do with specific certificate categories of BSc, Masters, and PhD, and all of that. Aside that, experience is just your normal day things you do, clubs you have joined, challenges you face, how did you overcome them, your daily routine, and all of this is experience that life is teaching you, and you can apply those same knowledge and experience in any organization that involves product, service, and interacting with people. So for me, experience should not deter anybody from applying for job roles, like other persons have also mentioned. So just hit the road, get your job description right, know the organization a little bit, tailor your CV to suit what is being required, and voila, you just submit your application and leave the rest for fate and your interview outcome and all the rest. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. That was a great contribution. I don't know if somebody else wants to add something before I will just round up on that so that we can move to another one. Okay, so just like others have said, You don't just off yourself because you have been given years of experience. Still go ahead and submit your application. And how you do it better is to tailor your application carefully. Focus your CV and cover letter on what you can do. Forget about whether they say I have, instead of putting I have so and so number of years, or years of qualification. Focus on what you can do, jobs that you have done before, and if possible, some miles that you have attained, not minding the years of qualification, or sorry, of experience. Just like others have said, you have gone through school, you have interacted with people, you have knowledge, you have the experience. Please, if you are not talking, help us mute your mic. So let me just mute the person that is on the road. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I believe you can hear me now. So like I said, just tailor your own cover letter to express what you have done, miles that you have attained, and not focus on the limitation that the application is trying to bring to you. All right, sorry about that noise. Please, you do us good by muting your mic if you are not talking. It will help us coordinate better. Thank you. All right. So thank you all for your contributions to that question. I believe the person that asked the question has gotten one or two things in it. So tailor your experience, tailor your CV, your cover letter to showcase what you have done, heights that you have attained, specific achievements. So 30 years of experience. Show them all that you have done, and that will give a great deal. Instead of just looking at the years of experience to be a deal breaker for you. I believe the person that asked this question has gotten. I believe we have tried to respond to you as it's supposed to. I can't see him again, probably network. All right, let's have Casey. Casey, your hand is up. Can you unmute yourself, share your experience? Please introduce yourself, share your experience in this training for these 3 days, what you have learned, what you have picked so far. Can you unmute yourself, Casey?
Good evening, Madam Dorcas. My name is Kelechi.
Good evening.
Good evening to everybody. Kelechi from Port Harcourt, the hotelian. Actually followed through the training from day 1 to day 2. I'm here to go through the 3's lecture notes because I'm actually on transit. I want to say a very big thank you to Kuzan Consulting Limited. It was insightful. They were real life scenarios. I work in a hotel. Some of these things are virtually what we see on daily basis. Suggestion on this. As supervisors, hotel managers, and also team leaders, it's important we hold 2 boss meetings in the morning on some of these subjects of discussion, ranging from handling guest impression, other quotes that have been said so far in the lecture series. These things are real practical events we see every day. First impression and all that has been said. I want to say a very big thank you. And secondly, my suggestion is other departments, whether the HRO or whoever it is, even the directors of a company, should also go through these lecture notes so that they can see why staffs are behaving the way they are behaving, and so that trainings can be run concurrently in organizations to suit the objective of such organizations based on some of the scenarios that were pointed out. And one of the things I love in case studies using international brand standards like Marriott and so on. I want to say a very big thank you. Thank you very much all.
Thank you very much, sir. That's well appreciated, and thank you for that feedback. Yeah, just like we do for customer, I always say customer service excellence is not for front desk officers. It's not for people at the reception. This is what is supposed to be taught to every staff of every organization, because we handle people. If you are not handling clients, you are handling staff. We interact with one another. If only we can just go to the core of this, I believe every organization will know that, yes, they can do better. And just like Mr. Casey have said, if every director can go through this training and also teach those in your organization, you will see the reason why people react the way they react. Just like I said, your front desk officer, in case you look down on those people can mar or make your business. A front desk officer that is happy, that is relaxed, that is feeling, that have this sense of belonging will do wonderfully well. It will make that place to be home for everybody that wants to come and transact any business. But imagine the person is such a saucy person and then is so an unhappy person and all that, and is there. No matter what you do, they would like to even push aggression to people that do not even offend them. So customer service excellence is a course for everyone. So let's try to, as you are learning, also take this, bring in your staff, we'll train them. It's free. Just like we'll just train you for free. If you want to have the certificate, it's fine. If you don't want to have the certificate, it's still fine. It is our normal thing, but this is our goal. We want people to do well. We want people to interact well. And I believe a lot of us has a lot of experiences, and that was why we asked that first questions. What has been your experience, or what has left a lasting impression in you? Maybe when you visited an organization, a restaurant or a hotel or any. Thank you so much for that. We have Nanret also. Nanret, I don't know if I murdered the name. Forgive me.
Yes, okay, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, my name is Nanret, and thank you so much, Kuzan, for the training for the past few days. That's been very insightful. I have worked as a customer service in a hotel before, and currently I'm also working as a customer service and production officer for a big farm or pet farms. And the difference, the experience physically and online is actually different, because you can attend to somebody physically, your tone, your facial expression and all that. But online, currently I'm dealing with customers online. And from the training, I actually learned that it's not just about responding to the customers online. It's also about follow up and a tone as well. I basically deal with my customers on WhatsApp. And sometimes I just notice, I'll be like, I will drop the message. I'm not sounding rude from my own end, but the customer will feel like, this person is not being professional. But from this training, I just feel that it's better to maintain a particular online tone, like just have a brand standard. Oh, we sincerely apologize, instead of being is a company one man. The customer will not even want to listen to I'm sorry, ma. But when you be, oh, we sincerely apologize, ma, for the error, for the mistake, we'll look forward to fix it and all that. So, and also that follow up when you send items out to customers, sometimes it's good to follow up, even when the customer receives the order. In case you send it using a trusted dispatch rider also, it's good to follow up. Oh, hope your item got to you well and all that. And I learned it in this training. I'm very bad with follow up. And it's something that I know that I should be doing as a customer service agent. But reading it, they follow up, oh, hope the services went well. It really keeps the customer, and it maintains loyalty to the company as well. The customer will want to come back because of that. It builds trust and loyalty to the company. So thank you so much, Susan, for the training. I look forward to other trainings that you do, side customer service that is coming up. Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much, ma'am. Thanks for the other trainings. We also do human resource management and human resource and people's management. It is something, if you want to know how to manage, you could be part of that training. Okay, we still have 2 people, but before I will give them the time to talk, I want to ask a question. And the question is this. I said in one sentence, what does being a service star means to you? Please unmute yourself. I don't know if you get my question. What does being a service star means to you?
What does what? I didn't get the question.
Okay, let me put that up. Okay, can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the question. What does being a service star means to you?
Service star.
A service star. Yes. Do we get the question?
No, we didn't get the question.
Who is going
actually.
first?
No, it's not too bad. It's better. Yes, now. Good evening.
Good evening. Go ahead. So please introduce
Maybe it does
yourself.
not look like it's one way. Good evening. My name is Olua from Lagos. So, to me, being a service star means being a professional.
Can you help us
Hello,
high your
can
volume
you
a
hear me?
little? Yeah, I don't know if others can hear her very well. Can we all hear?
Yes.
All right, so go
I
ahead,
said
ma'am.
in one word, what does being a service star mean? Well, to me, I think being a service star means being a professional at what you do. Yes.
Okay, being a professional in what you do. Okay, who else? Esther?
Questions now.
Okay, can I? My name is Kemi David from Lagos.
Please go ahead, ma'am.
For me, a service star is someone. Kemi David from Lagos. A service star is someone who is diligent and who acts professionally at work, who is always up to the task.
Okay. Thank you very much. Who else? A service star.
Okay, good evening,
Alex.
everyone. Okay, my name is Kelechi from Port Harcourt. A service star is somebody who pays attention to customer details. Thank you, and who professionally in discharging his duties.
Pays attention to customer details and discharging his duties professionally. Thank you very much. Yes, I see another hand. Is it Mary
Good
Jumai?
evening.
Yes, it's me.
Okay.
Okay, for me, a service star is an excellent customer service officer or service care, someone that knows accurately what he or she does is a service star.
Thank you very much. We are not reacting to all these responses. So I don't know, maybe the
Okay.
responses are not making sense. So let's respond. Let's
No,
see
they
our
are, they are,
reactions
they
to
are.
Okay.
them. Thank
Yeah.
you. So let's react. Let's encourage one another. Okay, I can see Victor also. Victor John. Can you unmute yourself?
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear
Can you
you.
hear me? All right, I'm Victor John from Port Harcourt. A service star is someone who have made up his mind to be committed to his work, giving the best and paying all the price necessary to become, to deliver a professional service. So that's my take.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Please, I want to plead. If you are not talking, help us mute your mic so that we can help control the network and be more organized. Please, if you are not talking, help us mute your mic. Thank you very much. Okay, I think we have Elijah Idakoji.
Yeah, good evening. I'm Elijah. I'm calling from Bayelsa.
All right.
Okay. To me, a service star is a serving customer who is active in service, doing his job diligently.
Right, thank you so much. Who have I not called? Mwakama Oluchi.
Understanding, I think a service staff or service staff is a person who is diligent and who is working professionally to perform his or her daily tasks.
Wow, thank you so much, everyone. All right. So with this now, we'll go back to, I think we have, is this Sammy? Sammy Multimedia Production. Your hand was up before initially, so we'll give you the opportunity to share your contribution concerning the class. Is your hand still up, Mr. Sammy? Okay, so let's have Kemi David.
Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you. Okay. I think Mr. Sammy is back. Do we give him the time? Okay, let me just go ahead. Ma, I really want to appreciate you and the team for bringing up this beautiful idea of retraining people. Thank you so much. It has really helped me. And I now know better. Like, I'm a front desk officer with InterSwitch, and it has really helped me to see things that I just don't do again. It has brought that to life in me. And now know how to, stand up politely and say, hi, good morning, all of these things don't look so simple, so small, but they really tell a lot. Thank you so much. However, I'm open and waiting for another training on CRM, particularly like the automated CRM. I don't know if you people do things like that with back end, because that is what we deal more in my place. We do more CRM, talking to customers on that platform. So I'm hoping to see that, Ma, and I would like to be part of it. Thank you so much once again.
All right, thank you, Ma. Yes, we do CRM course. I think we did that once last year or so. So we are going to look into that and bring that up again. Thank you very much. All right, I think we still have hands. We have, is it Joy? Joy, are you still here? Can you unmute yourself? While we are waiting for Joy, let's have Mr. Nathan. Can you hear me, Mr. Nathan?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
All right, sir. Let's go ahead.
Okay, in my profession, a service star is a service personnel that leaves the guest with a memorable experience, a positive, memorable experience. Such a staff is regarded as a service star.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Living a memorable experience that will make your customers to want to come back anytime, any day. Thank you very much, sir. We have Esther Sule. Your hand is still up. Esther Sule. Okay, looks like she's not here. Probably the network. All right, so I have just some live role play scenario that I've put down here for us. Not really another training stuff like that, no. It's just for us to see those examples, the responses we give, how things are supposed to go. Like I always ask a question. Imagine you have a bad day at home and then you are the front desk officer and you just walked in. You remember you are somehow somebody said battered and shattered, right? And you have to resume work and you have to put in a friendly face of a customer service agent. You know, how do you handle such situation? You are not happy, a lot has happened to you, you are moody, you just I just need to come to work, and then you enter, clients are seated and waiting, and then you need to attend to people. How do you manage such a situation for you to be able to come out, as in to bring out your excellence in what you do? I don't know if that is taken. You have a bad day at home, you have a situation at home you are dealing with, and then you now come to the office, you have a lot of clients to attend to, you have not settled the issue at home, and you are still having another issue, and you have clients to settle here, and you know that those clients are not the cause of the problem you left at home. So how do you come out from that situation? How do you make your clients to feel welcomed? Yes, who is going first? I think we had Mary Sule, Oluwafemi Samuel, and then Catherine, then Naret. All right, in that order, please.
Okay, thank you, ma. I personally have gone through such before. I left my house 4 a.m. because I have to be in the office very early. And then I entered commercial bus. Entering the bus tore my shirt. And there's no way I will go back to the house because when I do that, I'll go late. So I went to the office. After signing, I entered a cab to take me around to buy a new shirt from a boutique. And no boutique has opened at that time because it's very early. When I finally saw one, the price of the shirt was ×4, but I had to buy it because I had no option.
Okay.
Yeah, the network. I learned one thing, and that thing I learned is no matter what an individual is going through, whatever it is you have gone through or you are going through, leave it at home or leave it where you got it from and let it end there. If not, you'll be able to fail in the office. The first thing I said, Father in heaven, please help me. I don't want anyone to notice my sadness. God, the network is bad. Network is bad. So we should
Yeah, the
just
network is
try
really bad.
and put yourself in. The network is bad. So I tried to put my sadness, because I was very, very sad. I tried to put it aside, just drop it from where the whole scenario started. Because if I don't smile as customer service officer, by the time the BM sees me and they query me, it'll be worse. So I tried to calm myself down. Calm down, no matter what it is. Just calm down and breathe in, breathe out, and feel normal again. Because you're attending to clients, attending to customers. The reason why we are there is to attend to customers. And if you don't do it accurately well, there will be an issue. So the first thing, no matter the challenge, no matter what it is, calm down and relate friendly with everyone. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, ma'am. I can just imagine myself in such a situation. It is well. We face a lot of challenges on a daily basis. And you just have to, and life must continue. Because you have a bad day, no mean that everything for the whole of that day must know that something bad happened to you. It is well. All right, let's have the second person. Mary or okay, Oluwafemi, yeah. Oluwafemi, thank you, sir.
Ma'am, everybody. It's been an insightful section so far. I just fortunate to join today. Had a lot of activities been tied up. So today is just my first time joining, and I've really gained a lot. Now talking about the scenario. I've been a teacher for a while, and even in my previous place of work, my boss used to say something that no matter how you feel, like no matter how bad you feel, when you're coming into the school, drop it at the gate. So when we are having our meeting, like our staff meeting every Friday, so she will like always reiterate it. Do not bring your issues to the classroom. Do not allow the pupils get to notice that, oh, this sister or this brother has a bad day. So just drop everything at the gate. Then I jokingly say, I drop it at the feet of Jesus. Don't drop it at the gate. Drop it at the feet of Jesus. So for me, it's all a matter of emotional intelligence. Maybe because I'm an aspiring person, I'm looking at training professionals for emotional intelligence. So when you can handle your emotions very well, you don't really have to let emotions, pick up on every situation. You don't announce it. Even if you're having a bad day, you still project, to clients or to anybody that comes to see you that, oh, it's fine. But within, you are fawning and everything is happening for you so bad. But then you don't project that. It's a thing of emotional. To be emotionally intelligent, it gives you the opportunity to, balance things, regardless of how you feel. You still know that, oh, this is the workplace, this is what I'm required to do. And if I don't do this will mark a lot of things. So for me, I think professionals should work more on being an emotionally intelligent person. So it helps a lot. That is my own contribution. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Next person, Oluwafemi Samuel, please.
Okay, so once again, good evening, everyone. My name is Olufemi Samuel Ayola. I want to say thank you to every attendee and everyone who have participated. My own version to this is, you see, I always preach this to my team, and I used to tell them that no matter the situation, no matter what happens, you don't have an excuse not to deliver excellent customer service, because the customers that are coming to the organization, they are coming because we are the one who said we will render service to them. Okay, so no matter what happens, you must just be ready. That's one of our slogan anyway. Be ready. So whenever we want to start operation at our brief, we used to say, for today's operation, are you ready? So you see, it's something that everyone must imbibe as a professional. This thing we are talking about is not easy to do. But if you are a professional and you know that your career is something you're committed to, okay, it's something that you will just do. Okay, I have been in that shoe once, and one of my staff have been in that shoe. So I have like 2 stories I can tell to actually, further express the reason why I'm saying it is something we must do as a professional. Okay. I remember then when I had issue with my car. This was even my car. I was going to work, and I was not just going to work. I was going for management meeting, and the meeting is scheduled for 9 a.m. My projection before leaving home was to leave home as early as possible, get to my office, get ready for the meeting. On the way to the office, I had a flat tire. Now, the flat tire I now had was on motion, such that I had some issues with the car that day because my car was actually battered by an oncoming vehicle because of the flat tire that actually happened while I was on motion. So this actually threw me off balance. One, I had the issue of fixing my tire. I also had the issue of trying to look at my car body that had been battered, and this had actually dampened my mood, my spirit. Okay, but then and then, I just summoned the courage to say I have meeting at 9. So the first thing I did was to call my boss. I just sent a short text message. Sir, I am on my way to the office for the meeting, but I have an issue on the way. I had this. I just narrated in 2 statements. And I said, I will try all I could to get to the meeting on time. And that I ensured I did, because what I was able to do successfully was to fix my tire. But the things that they need to do on that car, I could not wait to get it done. So all I did was, since the tire is there, I just drove the car. I drove it to a painter's shop, a panel, and it's a workshop where the panel and the painter uses. So I just drove to that workshop. I showed them what I needed them to do. I handed my key over. I picked my laptop bag and I left. I actually dropped my card with them so that they can call me when they are done. So when I was on my way on bike to the office, I just told myself, Femi, you need to drop those things that happened, okay? And then re-enliven your spirit, re-enliven your mood, because you are going to management meeting. So, and before I got to my gate, I have actually pocketed it. I threw it somewhere. I went for the meeting, though I got to the office slightly late than budgeted, but I got to the office, did 1 or 2 little preparation, and I moved to the boardroom for the management meeting. Okay. Now, all my contributions at that meeting that day, my boss was just looking at me, was like, when we now finished that meeting, he now called me, he said, Femi, how about your car? I said, it's still at the panel and painter's workshop. He said, really? Is it that bad? And you were this active in the meeting. You were not even in any way bothered. It never showed on you. I said, I cannot allow that to show on me, because the car is my car. This is my job, that I used to buy the car and to maintain the car. So I need to keep the job alive. I need to do it as expected. Okay, so and that is aside. For my staff, my front desk officer had an issue. Her mother fell ill all of a sudden over the night, and they had to rush her to the hospital. Okay, the front desk officer called me, but he got late to the office that morning. What I did as the general manager was, I took my laptop, I went to the front desk, I sat as a front desk officer with my laptop. Okay, I attended to guests, checked guests in, checked them out. I did that for 3 hours because I told her to just go somewhere, freshen up, relax, okay, and get in the mood of work. When she is in the mood of work, she should come back. And that was what she did. When she came back, she knelt down. She said, I have never worked with this kind of boss before. That you have to leave your office, you take your laptop to my front desk office, and you work as a front desk officer. I said, it's my job. I need to keep the business going, but your well-being is also important to me because your mood is important. If your mood is not there, you will end up messing this day. Today, you will mess up today for me. And I don't want that to happen. So it's better I do it myself. When you are good to go, I will put you here and I'll go back to my office. So you see, as professionals, we need to have this spirit of dedication and commitment to know that we don't have a hiding place. We don't have an excuse. We just got to, we have gotten that oath. We have made that promise that we must deliver excellent customer service, make customers happy, and that is why we are recruited. That's why we are employed in our respective organization. This is my story. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you all.
I'm Catherine. And please, my own experience when I'm going to work, firstly, I pray to tell myself I'm going to work and whatever trouble I encounter on my way shouldn't affect my daily work. And so what I had an issue with a customer who bought um
Wow.
for me.
Thank you so much. That was so inspiring. Just like and a lot of us we are not reacting. I don't know what happened. No reaction from anybody. Please hear. Is it Catherine that is talking now?
Please, so let me take it back again. With my own, please, Catherine from Ghana.
Hello, ma.
Sorry, who is talking? Is it Catherine?
From Ghana.
Can you hear me? I don't know if it's disturbing. If you can hear me, please, can you just mute yourself? Can you just give it? Can you hear me? Hello?
I hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello? Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you, ma.
Okay, I
So
think
please,
maybe
with my own experience, when I'm going to work, I first pray because there will be a lot of encounter on the way, no matter what you do. And so I encountered one it's the last week. I was supposed to take I don't know the currency in Nigeria, but I can say I lost about 1,002 naira, and I called one of my boss to talk to the guests for me. He refused to talk to the guests, and I went back. I just put that behind me, telling myself that I'm dealing with money a lot, so let me just put that one behind me and make sure this with the rest of the money that I collect, I pay serious attention to it. So I managed to pull through the night, and then the next day I was able to talk to my boss. This is the problem I encountered. And he said, that's fine. That was the only mistake. So then make sure next time you don't encounter that problem again. And it was like you did well for putting that behind you to be able to talk to the other clients to get everything correct this time. That's my own experience I had.
Thank you so much for these experiences that we shared. Olufemi shared his own experience. It's quite inspiring. Catherine, that was quite inspiring. I know a lot of us have experiences to share. Why we do this? So we are in an industry where we need to interact. Let's get the challenges we are having, find solution. How did this person come out of this? I believe this is also much more than just sitting down and reading notes. So when we get real life experiences and what people are going through, it will help us to know how to adjust. For a lot of all that did come in NYSC, it will tell you should take dressing from your neighbor, isn't it? So and that is one of the best things you can do to yourself. Don't wait for you to have the experience before you now know how to do it better. No, why not get experience, learn from the experiences of others? You know, I believe a lot of us have had a lot of bad days. I know it happened to me when I was working as a customer service officer somewhere. You know, it was raining heavily. Unfortunately for me, I just dropped inside the rain. So I just got a drop to the office, not knowing that the drop I picked happened to be a one chance or a thief or so. I don't know, because it was the only one in the vehicle. That was one of my saving grace, and he was the one driving. And when I got to the gates, I came out. So when I stepped out, as I was inside the car, I had somebody called. So I brought out my phone. I picked the call. After picking the call, so I came out from the car. So I was like, I was still holding my. So as I came out from the car trying to ask him how much, you know, my phone was still in my hand. I just asked how much. I attended to my clients. I did. In fact, that day I had the bed. In fact, I had the highest sales that day. So it was like a joke. So when the owner of the company now walked in and he was told what happened to me that morning, and he saw the way I attended to people and he saw my report at the end of the day, you know, that pushed him to go and get me another phone. He just got me a new phone. It was like, how will you go through this situation and you were okay, so sorry for that. My network, working with that network. I don't know where, I don't know if you got my experience that I was trying to pass through. So that is it. Every day of our life, we face a lot of challenges. You tell yourself, just like somebody said, breathe in and breathe out. Tell yourself, this is it. Or one of the things I picked in what Mr. Femi was saying. He said, this job is the job that gave me the car. Is the job that is helping me to giving me the money to maintain the car. So what you need to put more attention to at that moment is what? The job, because the job will still help you to fix the car and bring it back to shape. So you quickly speak to yourself. talk to yourself. For those of us that are Christians, we've read where we said that David encouraged himself. There are situations that will happen to you. You have to just sit down and talk to yourself. Encourage yourself. Speak to yourself. Tell yourself it's a new day. I won't allow this bad day to spoil my mood. I won't spoil my market today. I will not make my boss to be angry because of this situation and all that. Now, in my own situation, if I've reacted, I sat down there and not attend to clients, I will just draw self-pity. But I let go of everything and I just move on. And just that singular attitude got me a new phone. So when you have a bad day, it is not for you to bring it into the business. It's for you to put in your best and just move on. Talk to yourself. Leave whatever has happened to you. I always tell myself, it is not this person that is the cause of my problem. So I will not make him know that is the cause, or I'm going through a lot or whatever. Everybody's going through a lot. Thank you very much. I don't know whose hand is still up.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, go
My
ahead,
hand
ma'am.
is still okay. Oh, okay. My
All
name
right.
is Nare, and everything everybody said is actually right. And no matter the situation you get yourself into, you have to be professional, be it customer service or anywhere you work, you deal with people, and it's still customer service. And you have a responsibility to do. But based on my experience, I've had an experience that for a customer service, there are exceptional experience that you can have. And instead of you to just keep it within you, you have HR, you have your team lead, you have people that you can just, oh, please, I will not be available because of this. Instead of you to go and be doing something else as a customer service agent. If it is a direct personal issue, like, oh, your car broke down, those are not excuses you give to a company. But if you lose somebody, a parent, family member, or you can just direct it to your HR and tell them, oh, this is it. It has happened to me. And I was telling myself, oh, let me just go to work. When I get to work, I will do my job that day. Then after work, I'll tell my HR. But when I got to work, customer was talking to me, I couldn't even talk. I had to excuse myself, went to the restroom, came out and attended to just meet HR. Oh, this is it too, before everything was settled. And another thing is drive. I've been to different interviews and they asked me, how will you react? How will you do when you're under pressure? For different roles. But the truth is, there was one I went for it was a sales advisor role. And they asked me, what's my drive? I told them money. And because of that, I got the job. Because they know that, oh, I didn't even realize that my answer would give me the job. The same thing with customer service. You're not doing customer service because of your passion to human beings or because you have passion to be with, to just serve people. You're doing it because of the money. You have needs. You have family. Okay, you go to work. You have maybe your gas just finished. It gave you a bad mood to go to work and you are not extending it to customers. How will that make the gas to fill itself? So what's your drive? Always get a drive, whatever you do. If your own is not money, is experience, put that experience as a drive. Don't allow it to affect your customer service. Based on my own experience that I've had, anything, just look for a drive. What's really keeping you in this job? Why are you doing this job? If you don't know why you're doing a particular job, you cannot deliver it. Most especially customer service that has to do with empathy. So that's all I think I have to say for now. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much, ma'am. One thing she mentioned here that I'm taking home myself is what is your drive? So in whatever is going, as you step out every day from the house, what is driving you? Why are you doing this? Why are you engaged in this? Why am I in this job? Why did I accept this job? Why am I still in it? That should keep you going. Thank you very much, ma. We have Kemi David. I think your hand is still up.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you
Thank you
hear
so
us?
much, ma'am.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you. So to add to all that we've said, I also would like to contribute that, you know, how would one feel when you have a bad day? The truth is, you feel bad and it can truly affect you. It can affect your thought process. It can affect the way you relate to people. You might not be productive. But one thing has worked for me. Yeah, say from my experience, I lost my younger sister a month ago. That was last year. And I got the job that I'm working now currently. And I mourned her for like 6 months, if not more. But even till now, my line manager is not aware. In fact, she sees me like too friendly, too smiley, because my job is my job. But one thing that always rings in my mind is that, Kemi, you have to do this work as if this company is your own. I have my own side also. And I tell you not, I kid you not, even when my sister died, if I get a customer who wants to buy my product, that very day, I will still sell. So when we see where we work, the organization where we work, we own it, we do it as if, yes, this is my own company. I tell you the truth, you will put in all your best. You will trash every emotions in the dustbin and act professional, because by the end of the day, every of your emotions will now die down. Now realize that, why do I act the way I do? So like what the other lady said, she must have a drive for each day. I am here particularly to be more professional at my work. So I put all my ability in it, because I also trust God to have my own someday. So if everybody begin to, the truth is, you will always see something that will make your day not be so beautiful. At least in 365 days, it will be like 300 days that you wake up, you don't even feel like going anywhere. So should that company fall down, and if in a company of, let's say, 1,000 employees, all of them have one excuses or the other, I'm telling you, there will not be a productive day for that day. And we are looking at revenue. We're looking at to get customers, to retain loyalties of customers. And we don't want to give excuse. So we must all put our hands on deck and make things work. Dump every emotions and make it work. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think we still have somebody's hand up. I didn't get the name. Go ahead, please. Unmute yourself. Somebody's hand is up. Okay. Yes, go ahead. We can go ahead. We can hear you. Okay. Sammy, you can unmute yourself, please.
Good evening, ma.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, ma. My name is Samuel. Actually, I can say from my own experience, actually, I'm a music producer, but I remember a day I want to help a artist to produce a song. So I was actually going to my studio that day. So the artist, I gave the artist, and I gave him 10 to come to the studio. So he was coming around 2 o'clock. I was so angry that you knew that I told you that I have an important um I have an important thing to do again. because I'm playing for a church also. So and I told him I'm going for a burial service around 4. I was so angry that day. So what I just do is just to calm myself down because most of artists I've learned most of artists when I'm dealing with them, they always get they always do something that will get me angry sometimes. So anytime I feel that way, I will just talk to myself and calm myself down. And I remember a church I was playing for before I went for service that day. I just woke up on Sunday morning because I was employed in that church to play. So because I have been telling them to increase my payment and they did not increase it. So that day I just woke up that morning. I I just got um, tired of the job. I said, why will I be working without not getting something in the month that when I even
Please
get
give me that mirror, that window.
when I get even when I get to the church, it affected the movement of my plane. So my choir coordinator just came to me and talked to me that why will I be doing this? I tried to explain myself that I've been telling them to increase my payment and they did not do it. So anytime I just feel like that, I'll just talk to myself and just calm myself down. So thank you, ma, for allowing me to talk, ma.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much. We wanted to close this class by 8:30, but I will still allow us to, in case anybody have question, we've been interacting. So like what I put down here was just a simple sample flow of service representative. That's greeting and acknowledgement, how you attend to people, not doing it the way you know how to do it, but professionally, leaving an impression, to make that client come back again some other time. So I just do some little, probably I will just share that with you, even though it's not that really necessary, but I will share it with you. I'll just drop it in the group. You can just read through that. Just the greeting and acknowledgement. Good afternoon. Thank you for calling. So and so. My name is. These are the flow chart. You can use this in training your staff. I know there are lots of business owners that we have here. So if you use this to train your staff, teach them, especially those people coming newly. And when you are employing staff, don't just be looking for people with 100 years of experience. Also, look at those people that have that that are so much interested in it. They want to grow. So just give them a little of this training and give them that push, and you will see them deliver. So just some simple chat flow. How you do it, you offer a solution. Don't just like I said here, how to respond to situation and label them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all that. So I will just drop the stuff in the group for us. You just go through that. This is another one of a walk-in guest without a reservation. You just have for those in the hotel and lounge and other things. How do you respond to a client that just walk in without a reservation? Do you just bounce the person back? Do you just say, no, you don't have a reservation and all that? No. So I just bring out some simple flow charts on how we can attend to that. So I will drop that in the group for us so that we can just go through that. So it's not something much. All right. So at this stage, I will allow us to ask questions. Yes, somebody asked a question about the notes that we dropped in the group. Okay, one thing we do is that we don't delete those notes and we don't delete the class. We leave you in the group, but we will lock it to avoid all those scammers and spammers entering the group and dropping unnecessary links to scam people. So we normally mute the group, allowed only admin to drop a message so that anytime you can still go back. And then for those that wants to get the certificate, what we do is that when we send you the certificate to your email, we also drop a link that will lead you to the material. So anytime you can just click on that link, you can download or you can just be reading. So anytime you want to go to read, you just go look for that email that have your certificate. You will see the link, click on it, and it will take you to the materials anytime, any day. So that's how we do it. At this time, I'm going to give us just 10, let's say 10 minutes for questions and answers so that we can all call it a day. Or you still have a contribution or you have something you want to add or you have a suggestion for us, it's all welcome. So the group is open now. If you have a question, go ahead. Sammy, is your hand still up? It's time for questions. Okay, we have Naret. Go ahead and ask you. Okay, Sam, is your hand still up? You have a question, contribution or so? Go ahead, please.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Ma, I want to ask a question. Actually, I've been my experience on music, and I have just done with my service last year, and I've been going for different kind of interview. So, and what they are asking me and what they are telling me is that I do not have experience in all what I've been applying for. Is there in this situation, like for example now, I have um I have certificate on HR, human resources, and also I did during my service I did a professional course on administrator and to be a admin. Now, and I've been going for different interview, and but because of I do not have the experience, they do not want to employ me. They are telling me that my most of my experience is on music. In this situation now, how can I?
If people can bring in.
Okay.
In this situation, ma, how can I do it, ma?
Okay, we've all heard his question. He has the academic qualification as HR. He has had some professional certifications, and yet he doesn't have the work experience, and which has been an issue for him getting a job. So what advice do we have? I know we said something like this from the beginning. Probably the network didn't allow him to be part of it. So I'll need somebody to just say something to him on that so that we can make progress. Thank you.
All right. Good evening. Sorry. My name is Naret again. So I can't remember your name, but regarding that, professionally, I don't know how you tailor your CV. So the first thing you have to do, you have to tailor your CV in a way that your skills and your experiences will sell you instead of your years of experience. I also, this thing you're saying, I experienced it. I have never worked before. I graduated, I never worked before, so I don't have a CV. And I wanted to work. I applied for the job. Nobody is responding. Oh, what am I doing that is wrong? I now send a CV to a classmate of mine. He now asked me, what can I do? And I gave him all the breakdown of the experiences. He now put it there. And now said, do I have friends that have companies that I can use in my CV? But he asked me, can you defend it? I told him, yes, I can defend it. He put it, and my first interview, I got the job. It was for an administrative assistant. When I went there for the interview, they asked me, I put that I've served as I have a certificate too, but I had to put to them that I have served as an administrative assistant. So experience at a Susoku company. When I put it that way, I defended myself because I have the skills and I also have limited experience and I have the knowledgeable experience of it. I just put the practical of it and that's all. As a fresh B graduate, what I'll advise you is retailor your CV well. There are CVs that HR don't even get to assess because of how you structure it, the templates and all that. put a professional template for your CV. If possible, the fact that you don't have the experience doesn't mean you don't put. 80% of people, or let me say 70, it's not like their CV is what they actually really practice, but because they know how to defend what they practice, what they've learned, a certificate. Okay, you're looking for where to practice. People are looking for experience. What can you do to vindicate yourself? You understand? But that your CV, I think you have to work on it. You have to draft it well in a way that any HR person, any HR staff, when he sees it using his template, to be like, oh, this person doesn't have much years of experience, but this person can actually. And somebody earlier, when you asked the question, was like, when you're in school, you're supposed to be doing, that's why they encourage people to do one or two things. Yes, that's very right. But you can still infuse it in your CV in case you didn't do one or two things when you were in school and now you just want to work. But the working environment doesn't work just, oh, because you graduate, you to first class or something, I just can get a job. The experience matters. But if you can defend it, put it in your CV. If you can't defend it, do the experience and put it. Because there are people that cannot defend it and be like, oh, you just fake and put in your CV and all that. But you have your certificate. So please just, I don't know, just do the right thing and tailor your CV in a way that it will project you for the job you are applying for. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you very much. Who else wants to add to that?
Yeah,
Esther, please go ahead.
Good evening. Good evening once again. This is still Esther. Mine is just a contribution to like the whole section about CSR. Now I took a course, more like a resource I checked, and I was told in that resource that within a second you can actually impress someone meeting you for the first time, like maybe you're a front desk and just getting to see a walk-in guest for the very first time, you can make an impression within a second. Then the person used an acronym SEC, which is smile, S for smile, E for eye contact, and C for comment. So within a second, you do all of this, then you already win the heart of the person. So that's just my little contribution to this. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, my network, I didn't get you very well. But Sammy, did you get what she said? And the network is breaking.
All right, should I take it again?
Now, I want to know if Mr. Sam got you.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Sam, are you here?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there, ma'am.
Okay, did you get what she said?
Not really, ma'am.
Okay, please, ma'am, as like you will take it again.
All right. I think just to add to the whole section about, what I also understand about CSR, how you can make that first impression, like getting to meet a client or a working guest, and you are a customer facing person personnel. So what you can do is that, like, you can actually make an impression in a second. So the person said, tech can just do it, is the magic. So S there is smile, E there is your eye contact with the person, then C there is the comment. You can do all of this in just a second. So I just feel I should just drop this too as my own way of contributing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I think we still have another hand. Mary Jumai.
Yes, ma'am, here.
Let's
I
start.
just wanted to contribute to, Mr. Sam. We all went through all that you are going through as fresh graduates then. But what I did, I wrote professional exams and I also included it in my CV as fresh graduate. And I was fully prepared to face any interview. How? I did it in a way that my CV was very, very current. So you have to go ahead, just like someone actually said earlier. Go ahead and update your CV, edit what needs to be edited, and be ready. There is nothing hard. Even when they ask you if you've had the experience, you say yes, but you must be ready, because when they ask questions on that field, they'll be able to give an answer to it. So there is nothing difficult. First, remove the spirit of fear and put boldness that yes, whatever question you are being asked, you will overcome. That this job is for me and it will be for you. But once you're already exhibiting fear that your CV is not well arranged, arrange and tell yourself, I must get this job. And it will come to pass. There is no fear. I went through all this 2009 and I succeeded. So you're not the first to go through it. Just go ahead and edit all that needs to be edited in your CV, add the ones that need to be added, and be ready. I wish you all the best, and every other person that is aiming to do that, you get it. Just believe and work towards it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very
Hello?
much. Okay, what I will add to this now is just for you. First and foremost, is for you to try your best to have confidence in yourself. The reason why you go through all these trainings and all that is to build confidence. I believe where somebody would doubt your experience is when you don't have full knowledge. If you have what to deliver and you are sure that you know what you are doing, I want to assure you that nobody will know that those years of experience looking for, that you don't have them. In as much as, yes, just like they've said, you can actually look for people that have companies that you can just add in there and then they can just stand in for you in case they have any kind of reference and other things. Yes, it's there. But you yourself, you have to sell yourself. You have to sell yourself. I've privileged to work where I interview people. And when they come, the way you look at, in fact, we need the years of experience, yes. But before you even start judging people based on years of experience, you have to hear from them, give them the opportunity through an interview. But you see some people, they are not even sure of what they think that they know or what they presented to you that they know. So at that stage, what do? You have to strike the person out, and there is no magic to it. So be confident in what you know, and when you are asked to ask a question, express well. When you have the privilege to be invited for an interview, but let me ask you this question, Mr. Sam. Have you been invited for an interview before, or they just look at your CV and they cancel it?
I've been going to for different.
It's Mr. Sam.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm there, ma'am.
For different, all right. So now the focus, okay, the focus now should be on you selling yourself. If you have been, except if you do not call me, I bet you if you call me for an interview, you cannot reject me because this my mouth is sweet. The way I will so position it, the way I will talk to you about it, you will keep quiet and start learning a lot. The first time I was employed in one, no, not the first time. There was a school, before I went there, I've already been me enough tutorials about the owner of the school. She's a harsh person. She's this, she's that, she's that. So I prepare myself. I relax. I said, well, whatever it is. But I know I cannot go for an interview that will not turn to an interactive session. That's me. That is what I've told myself. When I reached there, I was so confident. I walked in. I greeted the woman. The first and foremost that the environment and whatever I was told, I didn't feel it. So when I sat down and I look at the woman, sorry, I just forget that I was there for an interview. I just look at her straight. I said, "Ma, you look beautiful." Forget, that was how the whole interview finished. She smiled and then we started just saying, okay, so they have interviewed you, they have said a lot of people have recommended you and all that and all that. So all the vigorous interview she give others. I didn't go through it too. We gisted, we talked about it, and I said, why did I come with my daughter? I said, yes, because there's nobody at home. I have to carry her with me. So will you know, I'm not that something else in my CV for her at that time was I think I learned a professional training like this just 3 days, and I learned how to create flyers, logos. As of that time, that was 2022 or so. So when she saw it, she was like, so you can do flyers, you can create logos and all that. I said, yes. Really? And that was it. So she didn't look at my degree or whatever degree I've had and all that. That was her area of interest. And then I was expressive. I expressed myself well, and we gisted, we talked. The fear that people, one thing with her is that it was when I started working with her, I was interviewing people, and now realize that the issue she's having with people that when they sit before her, they become timid. And she doesn't like people that are timid. If you cannot express yourself, you have, no matter what you score in her assessment, she won't employ you. That is her rule. So you have to understand yourself, build confidence in yourself. This thing you say you know, when you are invited, it's an opportunity for you to present yourself, to sell yourself. So it's not a time for you to start looking as if you are their mercy. No, make them feel that if they do not employ you, they are the one losing. That is it. Make them feel like they are the one losing for not employing you, not you losing for not. I believe with our little contribution, I still see some hands. I don't know. There's somebody with a number. I can't get. There's no name. The 585. Is it 588568079031? Your hand has been up. Please go ahead. We are listening. We can't hear you. All right. Mary, you still want to add, because we need to round up this class too. Supposed to finish at 8:30, and this is just 7 minutes to 9.
Okay, ma. Thank you, ma.
All
I'm
right,
okay.
that's good. Thank you very much. So do we have any other
Can I
question?
say something?
All right, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, please. Is it clear?
Can I speak now? Good evening.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Good evening.
Good evening, everybody. Yes. Please, with regards to Mr. Sam, this is what I want to add to the suggestions we've all given. I feel that what I really am in support of him tweaking his CV, give it to somebody that has more experience. And there are so many things he will not even know to add that he has done. Some things are very important. So if he gives it to a professional to tweak it up, it will help him. Secondly, he has to be bold. And thirdly, he has to learn. In any sector he wants to go into, there are more than enough information online. Browse,
Exactly.
read, ask questions. One of my experiences, because of the kind of excellent customer service I gave a client while managing a restaurant, he recommended me to come and manage a hotel. That is something I've never done in my life, but I took it upon myself to study. I went online and I read, and I asked questions from people that were in the hotel business. And the day I met the owner of the hotel, He asked me questions. He said, why are you answering me these questions so well, but you're not in a hospitality? I said, sir, even if it is food or any sector, there is one primary factor. We all deal with human beings. So if I did so well for me to be recommended, that means I can also do well here. You have to be bold. If you're not bold, you go so timid and unprepared, it's not to your advantage. But be very bold, because it worked. I saw it work out in my life. So I believe if you do these necessary recommendations we're giving you, it will also help you. Thank you very much. Go online.
Thank you very
Hello?
much. I also want to ask here, if somebody wants to volunteer so that we can check Mr. Sam's CV, is there anybody that will volunteer? Is there any HR among us here? I want a professional to check his CV and help that out. Is there any volunteer? Okay, if there's any volunteer, you can just reach out in the group and say you want to volunteer to check the CV and see how we can be of help in rearranging it. Okay, who else? I think I'm still seeing hands up. Anybody want to talk? I think number 3 here. Okay, go ahead, please.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I don't have anything to say, but I just want to say hi to everybody, because I'm privileged to be part of the program this time around again. Good evening, ma. Hope you are doing great.
Yeah, thank you. We are all fine. Thanks a lot.
Students.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're welcome again. Thanks for
Clara,
having you.
Thank
All
you,
right.
ma.
Thanks. All right. Thanks a lot. Okay, I think do we have any volunteer that will help us check that CV?
Please, ma, can I add a little?
Okay, you have a minute.
Yeah, please. Sometimes wherever company we find ourselves, we should learn something small from there. We should pick up something small from wherever we find ourselves, being home, being companies, most especially companies, because I started learning cooking whilst I was a waitress, from the kitchen, how to make salad, how to peel off the scale of soul fish when the kitchen staff were, there was 3 staffs off. And so I took the opportunity to go and learn how to peel off the skin of a soul fish. That is how I started to enter. And then I just read about how to make Greek salad. That's how I entered the kitchen as a waitress. So it helps. So we should learn, we should pick up something small wherever we find ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma. And my word I would like to leave with everyone here is that every organization you find yourself, try to have knowledge of every department. Try to have knowledge of what is going around in every department around you, especially for those that are managers. I don't believe in what do they call it? Is it master of, or is it what do they call that? Jack of all trade, Abby. Jack of all trade, master of none. I don't believe you can be master of all. Yes, try your best as a manager, as a team lead and whatever. Try to have knowledge of whatever is going in every department. You are the manager of a hotel. Have knowledge of customer service, HR, then get to know more about what is going on in cooking, the new things that are being added, fresh things and all that. Try to study about health, and then food and health, very important. Just know how to just have knowledge on all the departments. It's very important. And for every staff, if you have the opportunity to read, study about what is happening in other departments, do it. But don't let your own job to suffer, but try to get those knowledge, because one day it's always better for those that are working in NGOs. You know, when it's always easier for those that are working in NGO to move from one NGO to another than for somebody that don't have experience working in NGO to come in. That is what I'm trying to say. So if you know that you are put your mind into working and all that, try to have knowledge of what is going on around. Be the jack of all trades is allowed. When we did our events management class, I said have knowledge in every aspect of events, so that you will equip yourself well, so that your confidence will increase. All right, thank you so much, everyone, and it has really been a great night. We are going to post this. All right, so we'll call it night, and then for the exams, I'm going to drop the link for the exams. We can just take that. It's multiple choice questions. It's not difficult. You just attend to them and post your scores. And then for those that are interested in getting certificate in, I know the other group, they must have started, but we'll post this night for those that want to pay for the certificates. Thank you very much. If you still have any question, please, you can still ask in the group. We'll attend to you. Please, I prefer you ask your question or drop whatever it is in the group. It's easier for me to attend to you in the group than individuals. I have a lot of chats, so I hardly go through those. At times I might open it mistakenly and I'm not ready to give the response, and to go back to your chat, it's always difficult for me. I won't even remember the name. So please help me to drop your questions in the group. It will help me to be able to attend to you. If you have any question, ask in the group, except if the group is locked. Thank you very much, everyone. And for Mr. Sam, you still chat me up with your CV. Let me have a look. Let me take a look at the CV and see if there's anything that needs to do on it to help you. And if there's any professional HR among us or a manager, you can also help. You can reach out to me. We can do that together, so that let's help him scale through and get this experience that he's looking for. Thank you very much, everyone, and sorry for taking lots of time. So we'll go back to the class now. We'll drop the link. We open the window for payment of certificate just for 1 week. After that 1 week, it's not always easy for us to come back and start getting that done again. So please try your best for those that need it. Thank you very much, everyone, and good night.
Thank you. Good night.
All right. Thank you. Good night.
Good night. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Good night.